come along with us as we head into British Columbia, where we see our first glacier and we spot our first bears.
Today we are headed down the Glacier Highway.
We're headed into Stewart, British Columbia, and Hyder, Alaska.
We get to finally going to dip into Alaska real quick today.
And hopefully,
a little taster.
And hopefully today we get to see what?
Bears. And we're riding along with Mr. and Mrs. Rogers. So fun day ahead.
Sorry, we have to apologize for a lot of the wind noise. We're taking video out of the car window, which caused a lot of wind noise. So sorry for the wind noise, guys. As we're traveling down the Glacier Highway, you'll see from time to time I'll zoom in and out on some of the beautiful waterfalls that we were able to see, and you'll get to see some of the beautiful mountain range, and then you'll see in and out pictures of me zooming in too also on glaciers. Our view of glaciers was we didn't know exactly what to expect, so getting here and actually seeing what they consider glaciers are, it's pretty cool. So you'll see the big masses of ice and formations that go into the mountain and go for miles and miles, and then some of them come right down to the water line, and you can see, so it looks like a big snow, almost like an avalanche kind of thing, but it's ice formations that have formed in the mountains from all the snow and over the years. So it was kind of neat to actually find out what truly a glacier looked like, and here you get to see different views of glaciers as we're traveling down the road. Just a beautiful scenery. So hope you enjoy.
Glacier right there. There it is. Is that the big glacier right there?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's it. Alright, I'll get out and do it. As we're traveling down the Glacier Highway, we wanted to give you a look at this awesome scenery. This big massive glacier right here that goes all the way up into the mountains. It's kind of hard to see, but it's kind of got a blue cast, bluish green cast. Got this beautiful water that where everything is melted off and going into, and it just goes on and on and on. And as you've seen before, you'll see waterfalls breaking off from it. And it's just an awesome, awesome sight. So this is just a little of what we're seeing as we're traveling down the Glacier Highway. When we reached Stewart at the town center, there was a wooden boardwalk that walks out across the prairie, and out in the distance we seen some movement, some slow moving big bodies, and here you can see what we spotted. Yep, those are grizzlies, true to life and full living color grizzly bears.
Our first all-together bear sighting. Look at them out there. They're playing. They're big fellas. This is, of course, as close as I can zoom in.
Right at the edge of Stewart, BC, you can cross over into Hyder, Alaska. When we got to Hyder, we got information that the float plane, mail plane was coming in. So we headed down to the area where the float plane arrived, and we also got a chance to see a bald eagle. Today, let's see if we can get it work. We're here in Hyder, Alaska. And if you can see way out there in the distance, there's a little float plane coming in. And it just flew in over this beautiful crest here in Hyder. This is how they get their mail. Sorry about the wind. Try to block some of the wind, but here's the plane coming in. And the mail usually comes in twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. But today's Tuesday. The Monday plane didn't make it, so here it is coming in on Tuesday. You can hear the tails hitting the water to slow it down. So that's the Hyder, Alaska mail plane. And look at this view here in Hyder. This is beautiful. We came in on a road called 37A, which they call the Glacier Highway, and it was glaciers and waterfalls and just absolutely stunning area. And you see the plane coming in there, and right around here up in the mountains there's a waterfall right there. And that waterfall works its way all the way down, and then there's the lower part of the fall right there. Comes all the way down to the water. So here we are in Hyder, Alaska, watching the mail plane come in. Excitement for the big city of Hyder. As we were waiting here in the parking lot for the mail plane to come in, I talked to another lady who said that passengers who was also coming in, he said this plane comes in from Ketchikan, Alaska, which is about 75 miles that way, and then it takes about a 45-minute flight. Lands here, and there's passengers to come in. She said her brother was on the plane, so she was waiting for him for a little while, but the plane was just a little late, so she went back to work.
Oh, we're staying at the Mazatlan, I don't think that's how you, Mazatlan Lake Provincial Park. Out in the middle of nowhere. But it was a great place to stay in order to go to Stewart and Hyder without taking the RVs all the way there. Very pretty.
headed over to Hyder. It's right there. And then here's our spot right here. So here's our spot right here. Like I said, this, I believe, is the other side of the Glacier mountain that we drove to Stewart and Hyder. And this is the look out our front window and the side window right there. While we're here at Mazadian Providential Park here in British Columbia, we broke out the old kayak and cruising along a little bit. You can see way out there in front of us, there's the Glaciers mountain. View all around behind us. Pretty cool. There you go, Mom. Take the camera up there.
It's beautiful. We just toured the town of Hyder and Stewart and came back and still have a lot of the day left, and David ended up pulling the kayak out so we could check it out, and it's so peaceful and beautiful. God surely has created some beautiful, beautiful things and given us a lot to see and a lot to be thankful for. It's just gorgeous. It's just hard to believe that this much snow is still on the mountains. Just hear peacefulness.
We hope you enjoyed our first look at glaciers and our first bear sighting. Continue along as we travel through Canada and on into Alaska. And there's many, many adventures ahead. So if you haven't subscribed, push that subscribe button so you can be notified when we post our next video. Leave us a comment, share it with your family and friends, and always follow along. We appreciate all of you that have been watching for a long time, and we appreciate your comments. So don't forget to give us a comment. Like we say, thank you and have a blessed day. And thank you for following Noel's Blessed Adventures.